Day 2 of our 4-night break to Shanklin, and we're off for a day out with Craig again.
Well, as you can see, the Isle of Wight is very friendly for all coaches. Some beautiful little roads we have to go down. A lot of them I have to close my eyes. You'll see that later. Look at all these seagulls, look.
Coach tours traditionally have at least one stop which is a bit of a marketing opportunity. This one is at Isle of Wight Pearls between Ventnor and Alum Bay. It's not bad in fact, with some interesting pieces of jewellery to fascinate the females of the species and in some cases to give the credit cards a workout. There's also a coffee shop on site and you can have a stroll around on the cliff top where the breeze was strong enough to shake the camera around. There's a dramatic coastal road to our next stop, Alum Bay, home of the multicoloured sands. This is the Needles, a cliff feature at the extreme western end of the island, and Alum Bay is just at the foot of the cliffs. The amusement park is mostly closed, but you can still get a coffee or a snack, and yes, you can buy a sand-filled plastic ornament. But you can't collect your own sand anymore for environmental and safety reasons. In the summer there's a cable car, but in the winter, if you're feeling fit, you can go down the alleged 288 steps to Alum Bay, and so I did. It isn't bad going downhill. Down at the beach it was high tide and the breeze was kicking up a few waves to add to the scene. Well, although it's a freezing February day, it really is cold. We've been having a great time here on the Isle of Wight. This is Alum Bay. I didn't realise quite how many steps I'd have to go down to get to the beach itself, and now I've got to climb all the way back to get to the coach. But we are having a great time, it's very enjoyable, and this is really a good place to come, even now when it's chilly, but at least it's not raining. And as I made my way up the never-ending steps, I decided that having a few sessions in the gym after Christmas really wasn't such a bad idea. Yarmouth, that's Yarmouth Isle of Wight, not Great Yarmouth, our next stop, and this 609-foot long pier is definitely worth a stroll, even in the drizzle. The planks are marked with individual sponsors' name. Each of them gave £25 towards the restoration costs back in the early 90s. The end of the pier is certainly a good spot to watch another of the ferries come in, this time after the 25-minute run from Lymington. Although it's quiet today, the harbour is usually busy in the yachting season and the little town comes alive. And on to our final stop, God's Hill, where the rain really started to come down and we were delighted to relax back into this friendly pub for an hour.